Hello, Leo. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I am here to give you guys an energy check in for this time. When I say this, a loud car just rolled by. Um, Something to pay attention to, or some distraction. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, you guys are welcome as well. Okay. Like I said before, I am Magical Jones. This is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy read for this time. Right now, it's November, around the beginning of November. But I don't like to put timelines on my readings because I know and I understand that energy is fluent. Okay. You can come across this same reading that I'm doing today and it could resonate with you um next year, like in April or May or June, you know what I'm saying, or maybe like around your birthday, you know what I'm saying. So it doesn't really have anything to do with a certain timeline, but it is what it is. If it resonates with you, then that's great. That means that this is what timeline you're on currently. All right, we're all on different timelines. We all experience things at different times. All right. Sometimes it takes others longer to experience certain things because they have not completed certain lessons. Okay. And when you have not completed a lesson, you will not go to the next level. All right. So keep that in mind. So if you guys are in a phase or in a energy to where it's like, oh, when are good things going to happen for me? When am I going to be able to manifest the things that I desire? Well, are there some things, Leo, that you guys are overlooking about yourself or, about life or the people around you? Are you not like healing from certain things? Are you not releasing certain people or certain habits or, you know, whatever? Okay. So we have to keep that in mind. Yeah, my glasses is just. But anyway, I just did, I want to say Virgo, but I just did Cancer's read. All right. And before that, I did Gemini. So now I'm on Leo. Okay. Leo, while you're here, please give me a like. Okay. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. All right. If you feel like the message resonates with you, comment, let me know. Give me some encouragement. Okay. So that I can keep giving you guys some good messages, energy reads. All right. So what I'm going to do is start off with the tarot. All right. We're going to start off with the tarot. This is my favorite tarot deck. All right. It's not really a well-known tarot deck when it comes to tarot readers, but it's my favorite. I love it. Okay. I resonate with it. I also have, this one here that a lot of people like to use, but um I do resonate with it. I can read well off of it, but I just like this one better. Okay. All right. So we're going to tap into the energies of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. Please keep in mind that the message is not going to resonate with every Leo. Okay. And everything that I say does not mean, like, just because I say it, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Like, if one part of the reading resonates with you, but then I say something else and it doesn't really resonate with you, if it doesn't resonate with you, that means it's not for you. Okay. Please don't make it fit, because after all, this is not a personal read. If you want a personal read, I will be leaving my information, my email below in the description. All right. After I upload this video. All right. I will be leaving my email. And anytime you guys choose to ask questions like the prices, or you want to know whatever, that's going to be there. Also, other information as far as my books. I am a writer. I love to write. All right. I have 2 books on Amazon. I also sell merch like beads, and I sell oils. I specialize in protection oils, but I also sell love oils as well. Now, the thing with love oils, Leo, is a lot of people think that just because they use it, then people are going to automatically be attracted to them and come at them and all that. But that's not necessarily true. Okay. Love oils are attraction oils. And in order to attract someone, you have to be on that energy. Oils, what they do is they help you. They are a tool to assist you to resonate on a certain energy. So the oils are really for you. You know what I'm saying? This is not something, because despite what people believe, I don't do like voodoo and all that other type of stuff. Can I? Yes. Will I? Who knows? But I sell love spells, and I sell the things that I sell, they are for your ascension. Okay. I don't do curses and things, hexes and things like that. I don't do that. I don't resonate on that energy, especially when it comes to resonating and connecting with other people. Okay. I try to be a high vibrational person. Okay. I feel like I have a purpose. All right. And this is what I do to spread my message, or the message from my higher self to the collective. And I use tarot as a tool or a form of divination. You know what I'm saying? Just to help. I know that people like tarot, they like to see certain things, and it's just for attraction. Okay. Simply put. All right. So these could be playing cards, and you could get the same message out of playing cards that you get from tarot cards or oracle cards. It just depends on how well you are at reading energy. All right, like I said, we're going to tap into the energies of Leo. And while I was doing the pre-shuffle for you guys, Leo, and I really I want to be very careful on how I say this, because I don't like low vibrational situations, especially like sharing low vibrational situations. But when it comes to awareness, you have to be aware. If I, as a reader, have information and I withhold it from you, then it seems as if I believe that I will be accountable for that. Okay, so while I was doing the pre-shuffle, okay, Leo, this may not be you. Okay, it could be a whole different set of Leos. Okay, it could be a cross watcher, it could be somebody in your energy. All right, but I was picking up the energy that somebody out here a little reckless. Okay, basically, somebody is out here a little reckless, and the oracle card for and I'm not like trying to laugh, and it's just that I'm trying to find a decent and mature way of saying it. But the card for like sexual disease and infections and stuff like that had came out. Okay. Does this mean that someone that you're dealing with is in that? It doesn't mean that. Okay. This is awareness. Okay. So use precaution, especially if you're dealing with somebody that is chasing you, someone who is constantly in your energy, especially if somebody came back from the past and they were out here, and Lord knows what they were doing, you know what I'm saying? And now this person, all of a sudden, they want to come back to you. I picked this up for somebody else, and I want to say it was Aries, but it could have been Taurus. Okay, so be mindful, okay, of who you are interacting with. All right. Be mindful of who you are interacting with. If this has nothing to do with you, make sure that the people that you love, if you feel like they are on that path to where they're just experiencing life, tell them to wrap it up. Okay. And I'm not saying that it's like a deadly disease or nothing like that, but I did see that somebody, is out here laying around and they got some type of infection. Okay. I got that when I was tapping into you guys' energy. So this may not be you. It may not be anybody that you're dealing with, but it could just be somebody in your energy. It could be something that you could be hearing about soon. Who knows? All right. But just keep that in mind. And I have to be obedient and I have to share that information. All right. Sorry about that, but you know, I'd rather be obedient and say it than have it on my conscience and not say it. All right, so we're going to tap into the tarot. What is the messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? You guys like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I'm so grateful for my new subscribers. You guys are really showing out for me, and I really appreciate it. I really do. All right. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Turn that down. I got my earbud on in my ear. Show me more. Leo, some of you guys, you know, you are in a situation to where you feel like people judge you and they don't see you for who you are. Okay. Some of you guys, you feel like you have the biggest heart and that you will give the world, but it's somebody in your energy or somebody that you have dealt with or whatnot, and they feel like you feel like they are overlooking you, like they don't see you for who you are. Okay. My advice would be, don't be out here chasing people. Okay. Don't be out here trying to prove your worth or your value to nobody, because at the end of the day, people return. Okay. When I say return, this came out. All right. There's a cycle that some of you guys have ended. Okay. At least you felt like it was ended. You were done with someone. You could be dealing with a fixed sign like yourself, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus came up again, or Scorpio. Okay. During the pre-shuffle, Cancer had came up quite a bit too. Okay. So some of you guys could be dealing with a fixed sign or a Cancer. Show me more. Like, why is this World card here? And this is a major arcana. Okay. So something was, you thought it had ended, but apparently not, because somebody's coming back into your energy. See, this is coming back into that message that I got during the pre-shuffle. Be mindful, you guys, okay? And always be aware. I'm hearing ask questions if you have to. All right. Yeah. Put up your guard, your defenses. This card just flew out. Okay. Some guys need to protect your energy, and it may not even be something sexual, because some of you guys ain't even out there, you know, like having sex or anything like that. So it may not even be anything sexual. It could just be that someone is trying to cipher or drain your energy. Okay. Someone wants to be close to you. It's something about you that people feel like, or someone feels like they could benefit off of. You have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo like yourself, or Sagittarius. Okay, but I feel like this is you defending yourself and protecting your energy. All right, from these people or this person, situation, or whatever. Communication. I'm picking up communication for some of you guys. You know, it's just many ways that we intake things, you know what I'm saying, that we allow things into our being, into our bodies. It's not just through touch and eating and things like that. Sometimes we can hear the wrong thing and it'll throw us off. All right, so be mindful of that as well. Show me more. And then you wonder why, you know, you feel drained or you feel sick, or all of a sudden this, that, or the other start happening to you. It has a lot to do with people's energy around you, not necessarily anything that you're doing or that you're not doing for yourself physically. Show me the energy. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. I'm getting one message, but I'm seeing or also getting a message about healing. Okay, Leo. Some of you guys are healing from some situation, or you need to heal, or you're about to heal. Okay, if that's not the case, then remember how I was saying there are certain people that's like trying to drain you of your energy. They want to be close to you because of your energy and what you do, what you have, the way that you present yourself. Okay, some people could see you in a higher light, like as a star. Okay, so some of you guys could be popular or well known. Okay, in your circle, and yeah, you could have people coming at you, and now you're wondering why you're feeling drained and sick and all this other type of stuff. You're like, I'm eating right, I'm working out, I'm drinking my water, I'm meditating and all this other stuff, but for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the gossip and the things that you intake, okay, through your ears, okay? Those vibrational things as well. All right. Some of you guys have an offer coming up soon, okay? Because of your energy, because you could be well known or in the spotlight or something like that, okay? Some guys have a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is here, all right? Some guys could be starting something with a earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn, okay? If this is not a person, then if this is a situation, then I see some of you guys gaining some type of asset as far as like maybe a raise, a new home. Some of you guys are looking to buy a new home. I see that happening for you guys. It looks like it's a little bit in the future because it's a higher level of vibration and you may not be on that level right now. So give yourself time. Make sure you heal to, put yourself where you desire to be. If you get what I'm saying, okay? So let me take the time and explain this a little slower. All right. We all have dreams, desires, and goals. All right. Sometimes we start down here, okay? And we look to like our desires. Like say you're at a job and you're like just a regular associate or producer or whatever, line worker, whatever it is, you're at the bottom, okay? And you want to obtain a position that's higher, okay? You could want to, gain a certain amount of money. You could want to gain a certain amount of followers or whatnot online, whatever this is, okay? Some type of favor or whatever. The thing about it is when we're down here and what we desire is up here, it takes a certain level of healing, okay, to get there. It takes a certain level of balancing out our energies, all right, to even elevate to reach those goals. That's why it says reach, because you have to reach up. You don't like reach down for a goal or a desire. You reach up, okay, because the things that we desire that we don't have, we feel like they're above us, okay? So a lot of times we have to rise to the occasion, okay? Or we have to put ourselves in that energy to be able to, whatever it is. If you want to heal from something, we all go through things, especially the older we get, things happen. It's like having a car for so long. And after a while, that car gonna start cutting up. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with our bodies. You know, we can do like basic maintenance on it, but then certain things we're overlooking. All right. Make sure that you're putting the necessary effort in on yourself. If this is what you obtain, okay, I just want to be healthy because they say health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? So now you're just like, "Ugh, I just want to be healthy right now. That's my main focus. You know, I want to be here for my children. I want to be here for my grandchildren. You know, in order to do that, we have to reach higher. Okay, you can't be in the the level or on the level that you were on when you put yourself in that situation or when you found yourself in that situation. You know how they say you can't heal where you were hurt? You know what I'm saying? You have to leave. You have to do something different. Okay. And a lot of times, as fixed signs, that's one thing. It's kind of it's a challenge for us to do things that are not accustomed to us. Okay. We like things a certain way. Um, whether it's people, whether it's whatever, you know, the way that people see us or the way that people believe, whatever. Okay. We just love things to be a certain type of way. Okay. And we don't like to change. Okay. Like if it's not broke, don't fix it. Leo, I hope you guys are getting the message out of this because it kind of seems all over the place. So hopefully somebody is getting it said, but it's the truth though. Say somebody's getting some clarity out of it. Some guys could be dealing with a uh Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. And there's some clarity coming out or some truth coming out about a situation with an air sign. Okay. What is this communication? And it's probably not even communication. It's just probably you seeing things in a different light. Okay. Show me more about this Ace of Swords. And this is another ace. This is another new beginning. Okay. And that's good. That's great, Leo. I was about to say Capricorn. Some guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right. Or have Capricorn in your chart. Yeah. Something about someone holding back on something valuable, like maybe some information or some communication. Okay. Some of you guys are holding back. You're protecting your energy with this Seven of Wands here as well. All right. Show me more. And then we're going to move to the Oracle for Leo. Are there any other messages for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. I see you coming out of this energy though, Leo. Some guys are in your head about something, a truth that's being exposed or is going to be exposed. A truth that's being exposed or is going to be, or it has been exposed, okay? It's going to bring clarity to a situation to allow you to heal from it, all right? What's going to happen is you're going to start protecting your energy more, okay? And also holding on to your values and the things that you feel like are worthy. Let it resonate with you the way that it does. All right. I see you completing a cycle. Okay. If that's not that, some of you guys could be like traveling somewhere, or this could be something online. I'm not really picking that up. I'm picking up some type of an ending or completion to a situation. Okay. Yeah. Mm. All right. Like I said, I hope y'all got a message out of that because it was all over the place for me. But I gotta give it. I gotta give it. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you guys for communicating. Thank you for talking with each other in the chat. I am on the sign of, or I'm doing a reading for Leo. Okay. Today I'm not doing free readings. All right. I tried it on TikTok and it didn't work too well. So maybe I need to come on here and give you guys probably like 45 minutes to an hour of free reads and see how that goes for you. Okay. Give me a message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It says, life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady, go with the flow, and do the right thing. All right? Let it resonate with you the way that it does, guys. Show me more. Did anybody get to go out and see or was anybody out to see the full moon, the super moon that we had in Taurus today? I got a picture or two and I posted it on my TikTok and on my Facebook. It's edited, but it's still beautiful. My moon is in Taurus, so I really appreciated it. I appreciate the stable energies, okay? What it did for me was remind me to stay balanced, okay? Especially with my emotions, like when I wanted to panic or overreact, it was there as a reminder to me to like, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And not just here in the sky as seeing the actual moon, but my moon is in the zodiac sign of Taurus. Okay. So it was just a reminder that, hey, it's okay to stay calm, and I am pretty much an overall calm person, especially in the face of chaos. A lot of people be like, oh, well, you don't care, or this is that or the other. No, it's not that I don't care, but that's just how I'm built. Okay. So a lot of you guys could be feeling that calmness, okay, especially during certain situations that would normally kind of throw you off. All right. It says, be patient where you sit in the dark. The dawn is coming. This too shall pass. Your future is bright, Leo. All right. Some guys could have a soulmate, a twin flame, or a partner, okay, that could be coming into your energy. Okay. Could be another fire sign, but you are a fire sign. Could be any sign. I'm not seeing any particular sign. And I'm just saying that because these are fires. These are like lamps. Okay. Like candles. All right. But never think that where you are is the end. Okay. Things have to change. Everything in life changes. Nothing stays the same for long. Okay. Like we may feel like we're sitting in a situation for forever, especially when our patience is low and our tolerance is low. But Leo, sometimes when you just turn it over to God, and this could have a lot to do with this full moon energy. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are not overreacting the way that you would before. You're not letting people pull on your emotions, All right. We're going to tap into what's the tea. I hope you guys are getting a message out of this. I'm ready to chill and call it a night. I think probably like around 1 or 2 o'clock, the moon is going to actually shift around and be up here in the front of my house. But it's not going to be that big old super moon that I saw earlier today. Okay. It's going to be higher. Okay. So if you guys are doing any rituals, whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it. If you guys are doing any of those, what are you doing or what have you done? A lot of people like to do them. These two came out. Somebody's looking you up, researching you, studying you, and getting information. Some guys could have a legal case, could have a court case or open court case, Leo. Okay, and you could have somebody seeking information on you. This is not to scare you or make you feel any certain type of way. It's just awareness, but that's normal, okay? That's what people do. That's what lawyers do. When you date somebody, You're supposed to look them up, look up their, you know, get to know people. People make it feel, people today, they make it seem like it's weird to ask questions or to do research on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much going on. And I try my best not to watch the news because, whew, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, I don't even want to go outside. But, you know, it's so much going on to where it's like, you would be foolish not to do your, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. But you will be foolish not to like do your research on people or a certain situation. Like, say you're starting a new job or somebody is contacting you about relocating. You know what I'm saying? That, like, if I'm leaving my home and I'm relocating, you know, of course for money. I mean, but yeah, I'm going to study. I'm going to get my information about who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to research. And a lot of people try to make it seem like you're weird for, you know, like wanting to know information. Okay. Grudge holder and broke ass. That's why I say this deck right here. That's why I did it last. It can be a little weird at times, but maybe it resonates with someone. Okay. Maybe somebody is holding a grudge on you because they don't have any money. Okay. Maybe somebody feels like you outshine them. All right. And be mindful because, you know, a lot of people are into certain types of divination. Okay. And people, people will put you in a jar and people will burn candles on you. You know, they may not know what they're doing and it may backfire. You know what I'm saying? But they will definitely try. All right. Yeah. Somebody is butt hurt, crying over you, Leo. All right. Cross watchers, take it as it resonates. Sad, hurt, upset. All right. Somebody is doing a come to me spell, Leo. Somebody wants you to come to them or you're doing one for them. Take it how it resonates. All right. Somebody is going back to square one or to the people that they resonated with, that they felt like was more genuine with them like years ago. Okay. Somebody done fell off a little bit and it happens. Hey, boy, it happens. Boy, girl, whatever, man, woman, it, thing. I'm just playing with y'all. But somebody could be struggling financially. All right. And they see that you out here, you know, doing your thing. Okay. Hustling, working, and they in their feelings. Okay. This could be somebody that rejected you in the past. Okay. Somebody's definitely trying to play in your energy, Leo. All right. Be mindful of it. Be mindful of it. Protect yourself and act accordingly. Be mindful of who you place yourself around and the environments that you place yourself in as well. All right. Show me more for Leo. Yeah. Somebody got bad karma. Okay. Whoever this is that's going through this. And now the thing about it is people don't tend to understand that what goes around comes around. Okay. You can be up 1 minute and then the next minute, probably not minute, but like the next couple of years, you could be down on your ass. Okay. So now somebody feels like they're on their ass, but when they was up here, how did they treat the people that they felt like weren't on their level? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be mindful of how you treat people when you feel like you don't need them. All right? Because at some point, that shit gonna come back and bite you. All right? Then out here crying in their feelings. All right? Remembering when, you know, they was with you and y'all had it going on, or, you know, when they had money and you was there and you was faithful and loyal, you had a big heart towards this person. Okay. And now this person is waddling in their sorrow. You gotta be mindful. You gotta understand that life is it's like a whole whatever of like cycles. Okay. What goes around comes around, for real. And I don't think people really understand that. Okay. And people feel like just because years have passed by that nothing's going to happen to them. Baby, the universe will come and give you that test or pay you back or give you the grade for that test years after. Okay. Because there's no rules to that, to universal law. Like when it comes to like that karma or when those things are going to come back, there's no rule. There's no timeline. All right. So you think you out here scot-free. Okay. Yeah. Who is this y'all dealing with? Wolves in sheep clothing and ignoring. Somebody feel like you were ignoring them. Yeah. Y'all, somebody feel like you adore them. This is them. This is their energy. This is how they really feel. You see that little domestic cat? Okay. Somebody in their feelings, and they out here acting like this. And I know this is like a canine and this is a feline, but y'all get the point. Okay. You get the point. All right. Somebody out here flexing. Okay. Acting like they not bothered. They acting unbothered because you ignoring them. You're unbothered. But they're acting like they're unbothered, but they're not. You moved on from somebody. You feel like you completed a cycle with somebody. And now here they come, remembering when you were the best person or the truest person or the most loyal person in their life. Not knowing that you done already changed. Like you done moved on from that and you done learned your lesson. Then I say something about travel. Some guys are traveling for work. Okay. Also be mindful of someone that that gets around. They could be trying to steal or copy or feed off of you. I'm really getting feed off of your energy. Okay. This person could be trying to feed off of your energy. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a situation to where like say you had a coworker or somebody that you were in business with, like a partner, and it was like you were very creative, like your sacral chakra, baby, was on point. Okay. Like zoom. All right. Sexy and you know just all this other type of stuff. And this person was like, okay, well, I know that Leo always has certain ideals. I know that I can go to them and, you know, if I sit around them long enough, you know, they're going to tell me what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful, okay? Be mindful. This could be someone who does travel, okay? Somebody could be coming back, okay? After a cycle had ended. That don't mean I don't care. Like you call me after we hadn't talked in especially years, and then out of the blue, you think you're gonna call me and you think that I'm supposed to make it seem like we're still on the same level that we was before you stopped fucking with me, especially if you felt like you elevated in life, but now you want me to like be there. Now remember, I ain't shit. Remember, Leo, they was out here talking about you wasn't shit and all that other type of stuff. Then they went out here into the real world, or they was just mismanaging whatever they had going on. Y'all, I'm about to end this. Any other messages for Leo? But Leo, the cards are saying for you guys to be patient, okay? Even if you hadn't got to this point to where you have completely moved on from something or someone, be patient with yourself, okay? Do the healing that you need to do, okay? Release. Stop accepting phone calls, especially if you know you want to actually release this person. Stop accepting the phone calls. Stop accepting the text messages. Stop going on their page, seeing what they doing, okay? Stop asking about them, okay? Move on completely, okay? And that's a part of healing. That's a part of releasing, all right? Let's see. Because some of you guys have some new beginnings coming up. Some of you guys could be in communications, okay? Or you could communicate. Financial advisor. Some guys could be an advisor over people's finances, or be some kind of business, some finances, a bank or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. It says life is a balance of holding on and letting go. All right. Stay steady. Go with the flow. Do the right thing. All right. If you know you don't need to be reaching out or accepting people text messages, if you know that this person hadn't changed, because you can feel it. You can feel that somebody is not on the level that you're on. If you elevated, and this person is still, down here doing foolishness and acting foolish, you could feel it. And if you feel like somebody, hasn't healed, don't allow them to come in and pull you down. Okay? Don't allow them to come and play in your energy. All right? Because this is exactly what someone wants to do for you or to you. All right? They see that you're not that vulnerable. They felt like you were like gullible or whatever, or vulnerable. Some guys were actually open to someone. Like, you could have been in love with them. Okay? Or you could have just trusted them. This could be family. And this person, excuse my language, but they shitted on you. All right? And then laughed about it and took off. All right? And did their own little thing. And now they coming back with shit on them. I wouldn't touch them. I wouldn't allow them to touch me either. All right? People don't understand. You reap what you sow. Okay? People don't have to burn candles and speak negative on you and all this other stuff. You do that to yourself by the actions that you put out into the universe. All right? If you don't know how to play well with people, don't play with people. Okay? If you don't know how to treat people well and fair, then don't deal with people. I mean, simply put. I don't know. All right, Leo. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the comments. All right. Thank you for the spams. Thank you for the trolls. Thank you for the love. All right. Hey, somebody said, "What's up, Auntie?" Who is this? I can't go to your page. But hey. Thank you guys. Y'all be rocking in my damn chats. I'm telling you, y'all be on it. Some people be trolling, some people be spamming, but I don't really pay too much attention to that no more. People need something to do. People be bored. Okay. As long as you're giving me my views and, you know, hyping up my page, I don't care. All right, y'all. I love you guys and see you soon.